Capricorn, I have just done your reading. It started off a little bit sketchy, but I have no doubt in my mind that you mean business. This is going to be your reading if you are fed up. Powerful reading. I hope you enjoy it. Hello, beautiful Capricorn. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Marie Rose, and today we're here to bring you a message that you may need to know right now. And we're using the Oracle from Gaia. Something here that they wanted to share with you, Capricorn. What have you got for Capricorn, please? Thank you. There's your message. Sacred journey. Light cycles, family, and transformation. There is a sacred journey at the moment that you're going through, Capricorn. This journey is more than what you see it as. It's a journey that brings you learnings. It's a journey that brings you thoughts, new ideas, new learnings, being you. It's a journey that brings truth to your life. Not only that, it brings a cycle, like it comes in cycles, and every cycle means something in your journey. So just know that whatever you're going through right now, it's a cycle. Another cycle is about to begin, and then another cycle will begin after that. Everything, it's like a step. It's like a set of stairs here. Every step is part of your journey. So everything that you live, Capricorn, especially now until the end of the year, every step you take is going to have meaning, is going to take you somewhere meaningful. Let's find out what this is. Number 22, you're spiritually guided. This is a journey that you have agreed to. This is a journey that you need to go through. There's ups and downs, but it's all part of this journey because it's meant to take you to a place of bliss, learning, and acknowledgement and love. The Four of Pentacles. The Queen of Wands. The Four of Swords. The Seven of Pentacles. The Hierophant. The Temperance. Look at that. And underneath we have the Seven of Wands, the Eight of Wands, and the King of Cups. You were dealing with someone, or you had a connection with somebody who, you know what I'm getting here, Capricorn, for somebody? You were dealing with somebody who only looked at the rainbows in life. They didn't look at the reality in life. They didn't look at how challenging life can be. They left that up to you. And they had a good old time. They loved life. There was no responsibility because why should they? You were looking after everything. So to them, life was bliss. It was a breeze. It was amazing to the point where they could go on a holiday and they didn't have to take any children, responsibilities, nothing. They were here. They'd go out for dinner. They'd go on work meetings. They'd go on work conferences. They just had a great life, living the life that you deserved. Because all you did was do everything for everybody and you did all the work. Yet they were living the life of luxury. They may work, yes, this person is a working person, but they earned and they spent. They loved and they lived whilst you worked. And this is where you decided enough is enough. I am not doing this on my own. I don't need you in my life if I need to do it all. Someone here stood up for themselves. You started protecting everything that was yours. Everything that you planted, that you created, that you made happen, you started protecting all of that. Because you knew that this person was there for a good time. Could have been there for a long time, because why wouldn't they be? They were there because they were having a good life. They were having a dream life. So here, when you started noticing how this person was getting away with everything and it was up to you to do the rest, you started to protect your assets, protect your money, protect what you had done, what you had worked for, and what was yours. You very quickly decided enough is enough. For someone here, a marriage came to an end. For others, you read them the right act. And this was straight to the point, no interruptions. There was not even any full stops. It just went, and you gave it, and you said it, because you were fed up that everything you'd put in was nothing of what you were getting back. This person was taking you for a ride and giving you chicken feed, hoping that that was enough for you. This is where you said enough. Many of you here drew up divorce papers. Many of you here said, I'm done with this marriage, this relationship, this partnership. This could even be a work partnership. But for the majority, it's more to do with a relationship. So there was someone here that called the shot and ended something abruptly and really direct. Why? Because this has been going on for quite some time. It's not something that's just happened overnight. For many of you, it's been happening for 4 years, others for 7 years. So here, once this happened, I feel here, and if it's happening to you right now, you're going to be scared. Your life is going to change from what it was to what it is now. However, keep your head up, because you create the magic, remember? You don't depend on this person to create for you. So even though it's going to leave you lonely, you're going to have a big cry, you're going to be disappointed, you're going to feel abandoned. But even though you made the call, it's still annoying, it's still upsetting, it's still destroying. But you're going to get through this. You're going to get through this with your head held up high. You're going to get through this because you create the magic. Don't forget that. Tell me if this is you, Capricorn. If this is something you're going through, and this is why you're going through the sacred journey. Because nothing is by mistake. Everyone crosses our path to teach us something. Our values, our worth, our dignity, our power within. What's the karmic card for Capricorn? That's what it is. Rebuild imbalanced relations. If the scales are tipped, it's time to restore balance. Step forward and create harmony in your relationships. Right now, it's about stepping forward with certainty, with justice, and saying, I have made my decision. However, I understand that you are the father or the mother of our children, and I will respect you for that. But as far as our paths go, we will separate and go separate ways. That's what I hear someone saying. This is exactly the conversation I can hear someone saying. So if that's not you, that's okay. If you're still with this person, I feel that this here, remember I said to you, you're either going to separate or you're going to read them the right act. For somebody else, you're saying, that's it. You put in or I'm out of here. And you're giving this person the opportunity to change their ways, to change their attitude. And everything has to be balanced. And until then, you're not going to rest assured. This person's going to have to pull up their socks and pull their weight in this relationship, in this life, in this family. That's all I have for you, Capricorn. So let me know if this is you. Lots of love and light. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.